Okay, now maybe I'm live. All right, I couldn't figure out what was wrong here. Let me see, I just want to make sure. Okay, I don't know why I'm kind of moving backwards here. All right, okay. So I'm going to give you a minute to jump on. Sorry I'm late. I thought I was live and I couldn't bring it up, so I'm glad that, guess I got my computer on. So I can see here. So if you're joining me, say good morning or hello. And if you're new, let me know where you're from. I am Kelly Agee. There we go. Oh, good. That's a little stressful. So I don't know what happened, but it just failed, my little live thing. I usually don't have any problem with it. But I'm Kelly Agee with Stampin' with Kelly. So I'm glad you're joining me today. And what I'm doing is I have some really easy cards that I am doing, but I wanted to kind of showcase the designer paper. I know, we have such awesome designer paper, so that's what I'm doing today. So I am working with the Winter Meadow. I am using the 12 by 12 paper, the ribbon, and the embellishments, the trio pack. And that is actually like on back order right now, but they'll come back in stock, so don't worry. I got them ordered for the class. I'm using the So Sincere stamp set, which is on page 47. This was a $1 million sales achiever designed this set. So it's really, I just love the sayings and how the happy birthday is. And then I'm using, I guess I am using the stamp set. Some of the stamp sets are the little, the berries, and I think this, like the leaves, so out of here. Okay, and then I am also using, so here's the So Sincere, and then the very best occasions, I believe, is in the annual catalog. Okay, but if you need numbers for this, I can give you the numbers or whatever, but we will get started. So yesterday was the first day to hi Donna and Cheryl, was to order out of our catalog, and unfortunately some of the things are already on back order, but they are coming back into stock, so no need to, you know, get in a tizzy about it. It all happens, and if you're a demonstrator, you had plenty of time to pre-order, so there's no reason to really be in a tizzy. But anywho, I'm going to get a sip of my coffee. I have had a crazy week this week, but every week is crazy in my house. So the other thing is going to show you the Christmas cards that I am doing. They're beautiful. This is the class, the Christmas class for this month, and you can order it till September 12th. And then after that, you no longer be able to order the class. But I know the gems won't be back in till the 25th of September, so you may get it a little bit late if you haven't ordered it yet. The ones who've already paid for the class, their stuff's ordered. I did that yesterday. And then the other thing real quick, I'm just going to go through these cards, but if you place a $40 order from today till Sunday midnight and use my host code, I will send you the stuff to make these 3 projects, and it will come like this. It's all cut, everything, the designer paper. You will have to use your own stamps and your inks, okay? But that's it for the announcements. Besides, there is 6 new papers available. They're like the online thing, but I can post a link about that. But I did order some of that for the bingo prizes for my retreat. So just to give you a heads up, not all of them, just some, okay? So let's go ahead. This card I'm going to make first. It says, so thankful for you. Just love spending time with you. I love the colors and everything, and just the brightness. So, and here, this could be for a hunter, guys or gals. If somebody has like a October, November, even December birthday, I think this would be a beautiful card. It just says happy birthday and then hope your day is a happy one. And this is exactly how the designer paper is. I didn't do anything but cut it out, okay? So that'll be the second card. And then here's the third card of thinking of you. You're in my heart and prayers. So we will get started with card number 1. Good morning, Mom. Glad you're watching today. Something to do on our rainy day. Okay. Now you have to bear with me because I didn't even write measurements down today. But I pretty much kind of know. Okay, so I am working with the soft succulent. Okay, and this is 4 1/4 by 11, and I scored it at 5 1/2, right in half. And what I'm going to do, and I didn't do this ahead of time, but I'm going to cut 3 inches off of the front, okay? And then you're going to save this piece because you're going to use it in your card. And so we just have this little flap. I see I need to get a new blade on there. It's starting to kind of fray a little bit. But on the inside, I use this beautiful designer paper. Now this is the double-sided, and I'm using this for the front and this for the inside. But on the front, it is 2 3/8 by 4 1/8. I did not want much of the border to show, or the card base. So isn't this just awesome? It looks like the tie-dye. I just love it. You know what? I better get a little more glue right here on my edge. So okay, so this inside piece is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, so it matches my front piece. Okay, you almost hate to glue this side down, it's so pretty, but we're going to. Now you could do white if you wanted to in here, just your white paper. You know what, I don't know what this little spot is, but I think it came on the paper, so I'm just going to put that inside because I think I'm going to be covering that up. Do you guys see this little spot there? I don't know what that is from. Okay, so now I have the piece that I cut off, which is my 3 inches by 4 1/4. To do other little piece, which is, I think I have the wrong piece. This obviously is not right. And I don't know, let's see, I might have it here. I was kind of shuffling things around this morning. It's like I was trying to put things away because I had so much out. Okay, well this will work. I just need to trim it down a little bit. So this will be 4 inches. Let me see, this is 4 1/4. So I want this 4 1/8. And then it should be 2 7/8, and that's exactly what it is. Okay, so before I do anything, I'm going to stamp on here because I want to get that all done. Let's see, and I'm going to be using Pretty Peacock and Moody Mauve. Okay, so let's see what I did there. Keep my big piece. I'll make sure I got the right piece here. So this is going to be the inside. I'm going to set that aside. So what I did is I grabbed the berries. I just want to make sure that I'm in here. Hang on a minute. Okay. So I just kind of did some stamping just randomly. Okay, so that's for the front. And I'm going to do the inside right away. And I just kind of did that the same. Because I really liked how it turned out. So I'm going to try to do the same. And just a little bit off there. Now it looks dark, but it'll lighten up, okay? And I gotta find my cleaner. My little chamois, which I just love. Okay, so we're done with that. And that was the Moody Mauve. And boy, I got ink on me. Or not ink, glue, sorry. So I'm gonna be using this leaf. I didn't even put the back, the little sticker thing on it. Okay, so this is the inside. There's really no right or wrong of how you stamp this, but you kind of just want so it looks like it's blending or you know, coming off the paper a little bit. You just don't want to stamp the whole thing on. Oh, I got my dog in the bedroom. Okay, I got one little leaf there. All right, so I'm going to clean this as well. Boy, are you guys glad that it's going to cool off? Because it was pretty hot. Okay, so this is my front. So I'm going to stamp So Thankful for You. Let's see, I gotta find it here. What I like to do is get a line, but you can't see because I'm down too far. But what I do is I like to kind of stamp looking at the line, because when you got the thankful written out like that and then these letters like that, sometimes it's a little hard to get it even. So what I'm looking for is to line up my For You, so I can get it even, okay? So we got that, and then on the inside, it just says, just love spending time with you. And I'm stamping this in the Pretty Peacock. So why does that look smaller? Let's see. Oh, don't tell me I got these the same size. I should have had this piece. I don't know why I got these wrong, but this should have been, and I guess it doesn't matter, but what I did is the inside should be the exact same size as this. Your 3 inches by 4 1/4, and I think I got these two the same. So I was missing the inside, but it doesn't matter. It'll be easier to line up. So, okay, so we're gonna do the same with this, which I think I should have stamped that on that one, because this one's a little bit fuller, but it'll be fine. Okay, that's good. Then you don't have to write a lot, or if you want to write more, you can add a sheet of your paper here and then write your note on the back. Okay? Pretty easy. All right, so let's put this together. So I'm going to glue this one on here. I have to tell you, I really like these gems, but I wish there was just, I wish they had them like 3 sizes, not just the big sizes. Because like on this card, I would have actually liked these to be a little bit smaller, but they're fine. So I'm not going to complain too much. So what I'm going to do is I actually think I'm just going to glue this in first, because I want these to line up. So you could do it however you find it easier. So I'm just going to kind of put it so it's, you could probably just center it out of the whole paper and it'd be just fine. Okay? So what I'm going to do is just go like that. I'm going to grab my dimensionals. And I'm just going to kind of be able to see where I want them. I'm just going to add 6 of them. You know it won't go any further than that. Oh, maybe I might have to add one more right here. I put that one too low. So we are going to get these little papers off. All I got left are the small dimensionals. I have to place just an adhesive order just for myself. I keep forgetting, and it's like I'm running out of everything. So what I'm going to do, I don't know if you can see, but I'm just going to put that flap down, line this up so it goes over that, okay, and then just put that down. This way, then it lines up and it covers that, okay? Yeah, this should have been, well, I guess it's the inside, but I don't know why I got so crazy on the inside here, but whatever, it works. So now I had tied my bow. I just love, love this ribbon. It is so nice, and it's got the silver, but I think if you really wanted to, you could use your blends to color this to match whatever color you want. But I didn't do that because I didn't mind it, the silver or the white and silver. But I got that on a glue dot already. So I'm just going to kind of put that right there. Okay, and then we are going to grab our embellishments. I guess I used the darker ones. So really, since these are bigger, you almost could just get away with one, I think. You don't have to do 3 of them. Let's just put that right there. Okay, so that is card number 1. What do you guys think? It's just a real simple card to put together. Quick, sometimes you need quick and easy cards, right? Okay, so card number 2. This card is almost my favorite. But I'm using the Pebble Path, and this is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. So the inside is just your 4 by 5 1/4. So that's when I cut this front piece, and the way the paper comes, I think you get 3 deer on the bottom and 3 deer, like it's 2 pieces. I should have probably had that out to show you. But let me see if I can show you real quick. If you get the paper, you'll understand what I mean. The deer is like this. It's got the design here and then on the top. So when you cut the paper right in half, you'll have the design on both ends, okay? So it's nice. So you actually could easily get 6 cards out of that one paper. And then what I did, because I didn't want this little strip, this happy birthday, to be like pure white, because see the difference? I mean, it would be fine, but I actually took, when I cut this, the 5 1/4, I cut a piece off the top, like 1/4 of an inch, so that it kind of matches, okay? So we're just going to glue this down. Now I put embellishments on the one that I did, but I think if you're doing this just for, you know, a guy, you may want to skip the embellishments or use the rhinestones, which are a little smaller. Okay, so inside I'm going to stamp. It says that hope your day is a happy one. So I'm going to stamp that in the Pebble Bath. I've always loved how when they do a happy birthday up and down like this. So now we have to stamp it on this little piece. I think what I did is I had cut a wider piece, and then I just took and stamped it towards the edge. So hopefully I get this on here carefully. Let's see, it should go. I might have to pull this out just so I can see what I'm doing here, because I did not cut another piece. Oh, that's good. So this is just 1/4 inch. And then I took in, I have a piece. Let's see, I didn't bring my scissors, so I'm going to trim this a little bit. I took in, I took a piece that is of the Pebble Bath. I think this is like the line right below the 1/2 inch, okay? So that would be, let's see, the line below. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, not 3/8, but it would be, oh, it's between the 3/8 and the 1/2 inch. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7/16. Okay, so this is 7/16 of an inch. It's kind of good to know, but if you put your paper down, you would figure it out. So let's glue this down. It gives it just a nice little border so it doesn't get like lost. Oh, let me glue this down while that's drying. And I did pop that up. I got to cut that little edge off. I'm getting very excited about the retreat. It's like it's kind of all coming together. It seemed like when I first advertised it was so far away, but now that I got my order in for that and everything, it just seems like it's coming together. So, okay, so I nipped that off. I probably should have cut that a little bit more. Let's see if I can... oh, I do got my scissors out here. I guess I didn't realize that. Okay, I'm just going to take off that little bit more. I didn't like how thick that was. Now, on this one, my deer is on this side. So, on the one that I have, I got it on that side. So, I'm going to actually put that right there because I don't want to cover the deer up at all. So, I'm just going to use my little mini dimensionals here. Don't need that many on here. So I am waiting. I am doing my September class with the Halloween set, the Bag of Bones bundle, I think. Well, I got the paper and the ghosts. The ghosts are out of stock at the moment, but they'll be back the end of September. But I'm still waiting to get, because I don't know why I didn't order the bundle, but I'm waiting for that. So I'm hoping next week we can get that ordered, and I'll probably just overnight that or whatever. I hate paying that shipping, but I want to get that in so I can get those designed and shipped out. But so there's this one and that one. Do you like it better with the rhinestones or without the rhinestones? I'm almost thinking I like it better with the rhinestones. So let me know what you think. I'm going to put them on. But you know what? If, like I said, if you were doing this for a guy, maybe I wouldn't put the rhinestones on. Or, oh, just maybe add one. I don't know. I'm going to add the other ones. Everyone needs a little sparkle in their life, right? Okay. We don't want to do it there, so let's put it right up there. Okay, what do you guys think? I almost think I like the happy birthday on this side too, but I didn't have a choice because the deer was on that side. So if you don't like how it is on this side, you could always put your happy birthday up here. Use a different one, of course, but okay, great guy card. So that is card number 2. Now the third card, love our blueberry bushel. So glad this came back. And I'm using the nested essential dies. Cut them out already. So this is just your 8.5 by 5.5. So if anyone has this set yet in the designer paper. Don't you just love the paper? I mean, you can't, you know, it's, I don't know. Oh, let's see. I hope I folded it. I did. I was going to say, I hope I scored it again. So I scored this at 2 1/8 and 4 1/4, okay, to give me that little bend there. Now, you either got a choice of like gluing this down, or you can just leave it so it opens like that, okay? So I have this piece. This is back to back too, okay? So I have this piece that is, let's see, did I do this 4 by 5 1/4, I think? I think so. I'm not on inches, but I'm pretty sure this is 4 by 5 1/4. You could do 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, but if you're trying to make your paper so it's more practical, you'd want to do 4 inches, okay? So I'm going to glue this piece down on the inside. I love to do fun folds and, you know, tedious stuff, but every now and then you just need to have some quick, simple cards. Cute, too. And our designer paper does all our work for us. So this is 2 inches by, and I probably could have cut that at a different angle, but it's okay. I don't think there's no right or wrong. 2 inches by the 5 1/4. Okay? So that will go right even with that. All right, so I have the biggest die that I use to cut out, the smaller one that I'm going to stamp on, and then this will go inside. It's going to be kind of the same thing that we did with the other card to try to hide it. So, okay, so this one says thinking of you, and all I am stamping in is the blueberry bushel, which kind of seems like it's a lot, but you know what? Having this green on there, it's perfect. So let's just do this one. Let me close up my ink. And I'm using my berries again, but you know what? I think I'm going to do my thinking of you first. Let's see. This is the same way, the thinking of you, because it's a little tricky. Oh, pretty good. So I'm going to stamp my berries. Just kind of turn it a little bit as you're stamping. Let's see. And then it looks like it should be that way, okay? And then the inside says you're in my heart and prayers, and I thought I had that one out. Oh, here it is. And that goes on this big one. I love this saying too. Let someone know that you're thinking about them. So what I'm going to do, I think, is glue this down first. Because it's easier to see from the top. Make sure it's even. Okay. And then we will glue our little one on here, and then I will pop that up. What do you guys think? Should I put some green on here, or do you think there's enough green in here? I think there is, and then with the embellishments, they're green, so I think it kind of offsets it a little, okay? Alrighty. This thing gets so messy looking, it's hard to see. So what we're aiming for is for this to go right over here, and I'm going to grab my dimensionals, and I find it easier to kind of work like this. I don't want to go any further than that. And we know that we're going as wide as this. So Okay, and I got 6 on here, which should be plenty. I have to tell you, we had to make a trip down to Ann Arbor on Tuesday, and you know how hot it was Tuesday? Well, unfortunately, we had to take the truck. The air was not working. It was so hot. I mean, we actually stopped to eat on the way home, which we were going to, but we went inside, which we wanted to just go through a slide through, but we just had to cool off. It was like, I mean, unbearable. And I was like exhausted when we got home. And I thought, you know, I did some of the driving, but I thought, oh my God, the heat. I mean, and I like it hot, but that was a tad bit much because you're out, you know, on cement, and then it's like with the traffic. I thought, oh, yeah. But anyways, we survived and we're home and made it out. But that's why I'm here today as well. But anywho, so I'm adding the green ones, which I think are just beautiful. And you can add one here if you wanted to. You know what? I added one right there, one here, and one there. So let me know what you guys think. Do you like these cards? I mean, they're simple. They're very simple, but I'm very pleased at how they turned out. So next week, depending on what I get in, but I'm hoping that I can get my Halloween stuff and do stuff. But now my other order is still picking, so I don't know. I did not pay extra to have that shipped. So I'm hoping that gets here because I also have a class on the 17th that I have to do, and that stuff is in there ordered. So I'm hoping everything works out okay, but we'll see. But anywho, so because when I jumped on, I had stuff all typed out, and I had to just like delete that. So I will type in what my host code is, and like I said, if you want to order $40 or more and use the host code, I'll send you stuff which I have somewhere that I showed you. Oh, it'll be like this, and it'll come to you free from me, and you will have to just use your own stamps and your inks and everything. So, okay, so that's all you have to do. And I think that's it. So if you are still trying to order stuff, you know, I'll try to post if something's back in stock, and we'll go from there. But thank you for joining me this morning. I appreciate it. Everyone have a great weekend, and I will see you. I'm really hoping to be back on Wednesdays, but I don't know, lately Thursdays have been working out for me. So if it continues to work out, I just may switch my day to Thursday. But as of now, I'll still try for next Wednesday, okay? Thank you, guys. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.